So you finally won a scholarship, congratulations! And I know the first thing on your mind probably isn't writing a thank you letter to the scholarship donor, it's probably just running around in excitement. But when all the excitement has dwindled down a little, it is time to write a thank you letter to the donor to express your gratitude towards winning the scholarship. Although these letters aren't mandatory, we do highly recommend them because after all, you want to show the donor how thankful you are for them donating their time and money into making this scholarship. So in today's video, we're going to show you how you can properly say thank you to your scholarship donor. So we're about to give you guys 6 steps on how you can properly write your scholarship thank you letter, so sit back, relax, and take some notes if you need to. So the first step in writing your scholarship thank you letter is having a professional and kind opening. So you want to start off this letter really simple, but kind and also professional, like I just mentioned. And it can be something along the lines of, "Dear," insert scholarship donor name, and that's it. Either the donor or the company, but you definitely want to do research on this because you don't want to be thanking the wrong person or the wrong company. So definitely make sure you know who you're writing to. So having this somewhat formal opening shows the donor that you actually have put in thought into writing this thank you letter, and it also reflects your respect and gratitude towards the scholarship donor. So once you finished your opening, it is time for step number 2, which is to explain why you're writing to them. And this one's kind of self-explanatory because you don't just want to randomly write a letter to someone and not mention why you're writing it. Like, it just doesn't make sense, and the person reading it is going to be like, so who are they? What did I do for them? Why are they writing to me? You could say something along the lines of, "I am writing to express my gratitude for," insert the name of the scholarship, "and to express how happy I am to have won." Something along those lines. You can make it sound a little bit more professional, but you just want to tell them like why you're writing it. And you could also add something like, "And I just want to thank you so much for your generous support." And once you have told the donor why you are writing to them, it is time for step number 3, which is to explain the significance of the scholarship. So this is actually the most important part of the letter and also the most personal part. It's really great to express how this scholarship has impacted your life. So if this scholarship is the reason why you're able to continue school, like definitely mention that, like, "Wow, thank you so much for the scholarship. I really appreciate it. It's really helping me in my finances to continue school." Like, or if you're going to grad school and you weren't able to do so without the scholarship, you definitely want to mention that in there. You definitely want to explain the impact the scholarship has had on you, your life, your educational experiences, the whole 9. You could even include certain information about like why you are in your financial position that you're in and why you needed the scholarship and how much that scholarship has actually helped you get through these circumstances. These real, authentic, and raw stories actually like really inspire the donors into actually like investing more money into more students like you, because how much more is a donor going to want to donate even more to impact the lives of more students just like you? And also, you don't have to go too in depth. If you don't want to get super personal, that's okay. Like, your personal business is your personal business, but the personal things that you want to discuss, you're more than welcome to, but you don't gotta go all in depth, you know, but just make it a little bit personal. So once you have explained to the donor the significance of this scholarship, it is time for step number 4, which is to discuss your future goals. So you definitely want to let the donor know like what's going on in your life. Are you continuing school? Like, what are you studying in school? And also like, what are your future plans for school? Are you just planning on getting your bachelor's? Are you planning on getting, I don't know, your doctorate? Are you planning on getting your master's? And you also definitely want to express to them your career goals, because this is another way for the donor to actually like be connected to you more. Like, people who give away money, especially if it's a very high amount, like a $10,000 scholarship, like they want to know who they're giving it to. They don't want to just be like, "Okay, here's $10,000. Your essay was great. I'm never going to hear from you again." Like, they actually, like, just think about it. They're taking their own time and money to sponsor you. Like, they want to know who they're sponsoring and who they're helping out. So not only do they want to know how the scholarship has helped you, like they want to know more about you. Like, believe it or not, they really want to know about you. You could also discuss things that you're currently participating in, such as clubs, organizations, or internships you're taking part in. You also want to discuss your commitment to these career goals and education goals, because you want to let the donor know that like they did make the right choice in choosing you as the winner, because this scholarship money is going to be used to further advance your your excitement and your motivation to reach your goals. So once you discuss your goals and all that stuff, it is time to close the essay. So it is time for step number 5, to thank the donor again and sign your name. So you just want to close your letter by reminding the donor how much gratitude you have towards them for actually choosing you as the winner of the scholarship. And you just want to thank them again for supporting you and your future plans. You don't want to end it abruptly, like you want to end it like a letter, because it is a thank you letter after all. So to keep in line with the formality of the way you're writing this letter, you definitely want to sign off with something as sincerely your name, and then sign your name. And then signing your name also reminds the donor who you are, because you could forget to sign your name and they're like, wow, this is a great letter, amazing, who is this? So don't forget to sign your name. And once you have signed your name, that means you're pretty much done, but don't get too far ahead of yourself because you're not completely done, because it is time for step number 6, proofread. You definitely want to read over this letter a few times to catch any grammatical or spelling errors that you may have in your essay. And also it's really good to get somebody else to read it, either to themselves or even out loud in front of you, just so you can kind of get the feel of like what it's going to sound like to the actual donor when they're reading it. So your letter will actually be relatively short compared to like all these essays you probably have to have written in your college and high school careers. So like it's not going to be much of a hassle. And you could also use tools such as Grammarly to help you correct all those errors. And also it's going to help you rephrase some sentences, because Grammarly, it's great. Like, we're not sponsored, but like, sponsor us, Grammarly. And there you have it. Those were 6 steps on how you can create your scholarship thank you letter. So following all these steps is going to ensure that the donor is reminded on how significant their contributions are to students just like you. And also, it's gonna make them feel really, really honored. So definitely don't forget this thank you letter. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and we hope that you are writing a ton of scholarship thank you letters in the future. So good luck to everybody and happy thank you letter writing. Bye guys, see you guys in the next video.